Hello farmers, how are you? And we are back with finishing up these tutorials. If you haven't seen the past videos, we basically just did most of the tutorials. We did bale transport, I showed you. Oh, I didn't do the round baler. I forgot about that. Huh. Wonder why I skipped that. Okay, we'll do this in this video too. Round baler is fairly similar to the to the square baler, but it's a little different because it's 1x1. So I'll show you how that works. We didn't do cultivating because it's very similar to plowing. If not, I explained the differences in the first video, so go ahead and watch that. We did harvesting, we did spraying, we did sowing, and we did plowing. So let me start with the round baler actually. Cool. And if you didn't see the square baler, go ahead and look at that. That's a really fun implement. I kind of like it more than the round. But each one has its advantages and disadvantages. The round baler makes one bale at a time. It's kind of cool if you, I think there's a larger amount in this, so you get more yield when you sell it, but you have to make one by one, and you have to stop the machine I'll show you what that means. So you turn on the baler, okay, and you can press 2 to do, a little bit of a controlled drive, and you're going to hear a beeping. You see it's filling up. We're at 60%, 70%. You're going to hear a beep. Okay, that means it's done. The bale is actually done. So I kind of have to stop. I have to press X and it'll unload and kick out the bale right there. So I have to close it manually and then press B again. Ooh, excuse me. No, leave B and then start going again. So the square baler you can continue driving, while with this one you have to stop. But when you do pick these up, you pick them up with the agrovector, and there we go, beeping. I kind of have to stop. I back up so I don't miss anything. Later, when you get really good at this, you don't need to back up because you're going to time it well already. So, and it doesn't take that much time. I mean, I'm already at 2 bales. The thing is, there's no auto stack for this, like in the other one, which is pretty fun. I mean, everyone likes auto stack, right? But you do, I guess, put them on a trailer and you can sell them and put them back. So, I mean, there is a downside to that. But there will be mods, I'm sure, and there will be, I think there even is one right now. So, X. Okay. And then you just keep going. So, I'm 1/4 of the way done. I'm just going to continue here. Oh, I didn't get it exactly. That's okay. I just want to give you guys an idea. So as long as you drive over the straw, you're good. When you hear the beep, you want to just stop. Maybe continue a little bit more, and then you release it. X, and you continue. You missed a little bit. That's okay. But you see, it's pretty nice. You can see the bales, on your field, and basically collect them with the agrovector, and then you put them on a trailer. You dump them right in front of the barn, and you push them inside the barn, and then, I believe, see, that's something I'm not sure yet. I don't know if you have to pulverize them first, and I don't know why you would bale them. I don't know, I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure because there's a machine in this game that's added that wasn't in the previous game, where you can actually pulverize, or it shreds the bales, basically. I don't know why you would do that, because I think you can use that. Oh, because you can use it for animals. So you can collect lots of bales, put them in your barn when you want them. You put some in your shredder, right? But I'm not sure. I haven't even tried it yet. I haven't tried shredding any bales, or seeing if you can sell the bales like this, or if you need to shred them first. So we'll find out when we actually play the game. I just want to go through all the tutorials here, so that you guys can see how the game is played. And, if you want to buy this, I mean, I would recommend it. I love it. I know it's not a game for everyone, but then again, no game is for everyone, right? Tons of people like Halo. I don't like Halo. I mean, I know people crucify me for saying that, but it's not my type of game, I'm more of a realistic, as much as that is even possible, type person and type game. Like, I love the simulators. I love Minecraft, as realistic as that is. I don't know, like, I like sim games, so like SimCity. The new SimCity game looks pretty interesting. Farming Simulator. What else? I like Terraria, as you can see. I like a lot of the flight sims, you know. I used to play that with joysticks when I was younger. I love Assassin's Creed. It's very realistic. Arkham City, you know, those games which are, you know, fairly realistic. I like Spider-Man games, you know, the Shattered Dimensions was pretty cool, as realistic as that is. But I'm not really into the, I mean, I play some zombie games, Dead Rising 2, that's pretty fun. But that's, I mean, play others. I like car simulator games like Gran Turismo, things like that, but, you know, I'm just really particular in what I like. So, again, if this game's not for you and you just want to watch it and you don't want to buy it, I'm happy to show this to you. So, good. Excuse me 1 second. I'm drinking a little bit of water here. Okay, so we've done the round baler. We've done the bale transport. Now we got to chop corn. So let's do that. It's fairly similar to harvesting. However, there are other differences. And the differences actually have to do with the machine. Okay, because this machine, I believe it's called the Krone corn header. And I think this is essential to know. So let's read this because it's a little different, okay? You just grow your corn, you know, in the other processes that you've seen in the other videos. So you get to the chopper and lift the pipe, and you attach the corn header and the trailer, which is cool because you're pulling the trailer, and as you're threshing or chopping the corn, it gets it right into the trailer. So activate the corn header, start chopping. Okay, you don't drive faster than level 2. Once the trailer is full, you deactivate the corn header and lower the pipe, and you fold the header so that you can drive on normal roads. If the folding option is not available, you need to switch to the header first. Okay, ride to the biogas plant. Okay, it's right next to the field, and unload the tipper in one of the 4 bunker silos. The green icon appears when you are in the correct position to tip the trailer. Repeat the whole process until you've delivered enough chaff to end the tutorial. Okay, so the chaff needs to be brought there. So this, I believe, is actually for animals. So I'm going to attach the header and press Q again. Now attach the trailer. I'm going to open it up. And that did not open it up because I don't know why. Let's see. Oh yeah, okay, I didn't select the correct one. Okay. So now you see the header begins to unfold itself. Really cool look there. I like those little details. That's really fun. Okay, so then you turn it on. It's B. Okay, good, and it lowers it. It's on now, and we just move forward. And what it is, it's chopping the corn. Oops, excuse me, I forgot to do the piping out. There we go. Need that. Okay, good. It's gonna spit it in the back. So basically what we have here is chaff, or I think they also call this silage if I'm not mistaken. But what it is, it's basically like it's mulch. It's corn mulch. So it's not exactly like corn, like, you know, like if you would get the crop corn, it would be the little noodles or the little kernels. So it wouldn't be the same as this. This is like a mulching of the corn. And this is what you would give to like cows and to feed them. So to feed cows, you need 3 things. Hay, you need this, the chaff, and you need straw. So the straw you've already seen us collect in other videos, okay? So in this now, you're seeing me collect another portion of it. So in terms of hay, you have to mow the lawn and then collect some of that. You can even bale some of the grass, and or you can just collect it with a forge, with a self-loading forge. So I'm just turning, doing a sharp turn here, and I like how the pipe stays aligned with the trailer. That's really awesome. So we're continuing here, and as you can see, our trailer's being filled up. So we are up to around 50%. So this trailer can hold around 16,000 units, let's just say units, whatever that would be. I don't know if it's pounds or tons, or I don't think it's tons. It might be pounds, or it might be, I don't know. I really don't know. I'm not a farmer. I'm sure someone knows that. People are like, why don't you know this? I don't know. I'm not an expert. So 11,000 units Let's get to about 16,000. Fill up this trailer, and then go to the biogas plant, which is right there, and we'll drop it off. And then we'll continue threshing. Well, not threshing. What is it? Yeah, threshing. I guess you can say harvesting. Right? And press F and you turn on the lights when it gets dark. That's cool. So I'm just gonna keep going here. And can I make the turn? Look at that. The turning radius on this is awesome. This is a really good machine. So we're almost done. We're at 90% right now. And our trailer is going to be full really soon. So when that happens, I'm just going to fold everything up so nothing gets hit on the road. We need to be safe. We don't want to destroy any cars, although that might be some fun. Okay, and we're at 100%. Our trailer is completely full, so I'm going to turn my harvester off, put my pipe in. I'm going to fold my header there. And now I'm just going to drive to the biogas plant. I love how smooth. The graphics are pretty smooth. Even though I'm using fraps and all that. So you drive up here, this will automatically open. Good. I'll just go in the middle of the first one here. And when it lets me know that I can drop this off, that's a sign. You see the tipper on the right side of the screen. I press Q, and basically it's going to just empty everything out. And the trailer's right. That's a pretty cool graphic there. Alright, so I'm done. So I'm just going to head out of here. Everything automatically goes back. The trailer will reset itself, which is nice. I like how all that kind of works, which should be true because a lot of these things, they have buttons like that where you just press and they would go back. I mean, I'd imagine. So I'm just going to drive out now and continue. We're at 70%. So I think if we fill this around the 50, we should be done. Like 50% of the trailer. Because we only need 30% more. And we did 70 with a full tank, you know, with a full, whatever you call it. So I'm going to just take the pipe out so I don't forget. See the pipe adjust to the trailer, which is so awesome. Look at that. I love it. I'm going to fold the header and get into position here kind of quickly, but I feel comfortable with the machine. You just press B and it lowers it and starts it. Press 2 and we'll be off on our way. So there we go. And we're continuing. We're almost done with this. This is really fun. I actually enjoy this. And this is really important because why would you do this for cows? Well, you want milk. So I think let's say if you get them, let's say if you only get this chaff, this corn chaff to the cows, they'll produce milk but not as much, and they won't really give you a significant amount of money. If you get another, so if you add, let's say, straw and chaff, basically you need to get all three of those. So it's straw, hay, and chaff, and there is a difference between them, and I looked it up. And hay is actually from grass or anything vegetable-like, so like alfalfa and dried, and that is hay. So that's something that would be appealing and tasty for animals. Straw would come from things like when you harvest wheat or barley, you get the grain, but what's left over are all the little sticks, you know, that hold up the little grains in the wheat, and that is actually called straw. Basically, it's a leftover, and that's usually used for like bedding. It's not really eaten by the animals. It can, but it's like not recommended. It's like a last resort thing, and not much of it is used. So although it can, it's not as nutritious and stuff. It's like hay. So you need hay, which is the peeling vegetable-like matter. You need this corn chaff, and you mix it with a little bit of straw. And I think we are at 10, so I'm gonna stop there. I'm gonna fold this harvester, fold the pipe, turn on our lights there, which were turned on already. We're not completely full, but I think that's okay. Because we'll be at 100, I'm guessing. Because we're at more than 50, and that should be good. If not, that's not good. So, okay, open for me. Thank you very much. We have VIP access here. And I'll just drive over this mound. Whoa, that was weird. Okay, so I'll just let this go. And hopefully we're at 100. And yes. It would suck if we're like at 99. Okay, we're good. So good, we've chopped corn. And the last two we have is planting potatoes and harvesting potatoes. So potatoes are a little bit different, okay? Because you need a special sower for that. So you drive to the pallets and you fill it with the seeds, the potato seeds basically. And it fills the seeder. And as soon as that's full, you drive to the area and you start planting. So I'm just going to back up a little bit into this implement. Awesome. I'm going to get the... Oh, so you see that? That's really important. You see I'm driving this and you don't have a lot of traction. You see the wheels are kind of floating. Not floating, but they're really slick. You put this on, oops. Put the weight on. You see that? Now you got balance. Now you got traction, which is good. That's what you want. So I'm just going to come here and fill this up. Fill this tool up, and you fill it up really easily. Just press G to make sure you switch to the seeder. And now you just press R. And you will see this start filling up. There we go, with potato seeds. Which is interesting because I didn't know potatoes have seeds. I guess is it the potatoes itself? Is it sliced potatoes? I'm not sure. Or is it the bulbs? I think it's bulbs. Huh. Might have to investigate that. That's kind of interesting. Okay, so we have our, what do you call it? Field right there. So it's already cultivated and or plowed. Remember that. I'll tell you what it is right now. It is plowed, as you can see. Wide gaps is plowing and cultivating is smaller gaps. So it's really simple. It's like sowing. So we're going to press actually 1 and then, oops, excuse me, I'm going to lower this first and press B. And there we go. We have a ridge marker. And there we go. It's as simple as this. And this is what it is. We're just continuing here, making sure to kind of stay straight. We have a ridge marker there, which will drive right through so that we can not miss any spots. Okay, so I'm just going to press B right now. Good. Back it up a little bit. I have different strategies for planting, but this is like the normal one. This is how if you hire a worker, this is how they do it. So press V here. Oops, not V, not V. I want B. And make sure the thing is going, and so the seeder is going. And we're at 22%. Okay, we're at 25. We're a quarter of the way done. That's pretty fast. As we continue, I'm sure I don't have to do the whole field, which is pretty good. This is the same as sowing. There's really no difference except for using a different machine. There's no different in the mechanics. You're driving the same way. The ridge marker, as you can see in the other video, you turn off your seeder so you don't waste. I mean, you can keep it on, not a problem, but the thing is, all these little turns and stuff, you're delaying it. So believe me, it adds up, and basically you're wasting a lot. Not in the small sense, but in the larger sense. Like eventually you're just wasting a ton. And that's not good. So when you're not using it, just press B, turn it off. And we're halfway done, which is interesting because we haven't even finished the field. So I guess they just want us to show the mechanics, that it's not too different. And I wanted to show you guys how it looks, so not too shabby. Okay, let's back up a little bit. On our way, we're almost done with the tutorials and we can get into the game because I want to make several comments, good and bad. I'm a critic at heart, so I don't like to bash everything, but I like to give my input. Oh, interesting thing, there is a strobe light, or kind of an emergency little light. You press home on your keyboard and that just rotates, which is really cool. You can use that. Usually I think that's for when you're on roads you know, it's like a caution thing, so that cars beware. Turn that off now, but you can have that on, a little light. Okay, we're at 75% nearly, so we're almost done. I think 2 more lines of this, and we should be done, I think. Wait. Okay, why isn't it going? Okay. Okay, perfect. I kind of like that, how every time you press B, like it tips toward, you know, like it almost pushes it down. I like that. I'm thinking it's different because these are like bulbs, I believe. And the thing with bulbs is that it's not really seeds, so they're not influenced by gravity as much. So let's see here, we're at 90%. Yeah, one other line will definitely do it. And we'll be good. You guys get the idea. You guys see how it's done. Again, like, let's say I have to do this field in the game, you know, like I'm playing the game and I need to do this field. I might do it like once and a few times, but I mean, I don't want to spend the whole time. I mean, if you guys want to watch me keep doing that, put it in the comments, like, and I'll change my way of doing it. But if you want me to do part of it, you know, and like be like, I'm back when I finish, I can do that too. Okay, so harvesting potatoes. This is important because this is a new machine, and it's a difficult process to actually harvest it. So you need this whole entire machine to do this, and I think this thing like cleans them and separates them like it does. It's an actual machine. So there's nothing really special. I mean, the machine is unique and special, but it's not like it's really the same as harvesting. So you unfold the harvester and it's ginormous. This is a huge harvester. Look how big the guy is and look how big everything is. So this is for the trailer, the conveyor belt. If you put a trailer there, it'll just pump the potatoes out. The potatoes will load on that silver tray or conveyor belt, and this is how they're, you know, they're fed up here to the top, to the bottom, and they're brought up to the top with that conveyor. The engine's in the back. It's pretty cool. So I just turn on the harvester, the conveyor belt starts, machinery starts here. You can see the gears on this side here. Press 1, cruise control, and we are ready to go. It's collecting the potatoes as we speak, and there you can see the visual there. You can see the potatoes being harvested, and you can see the little pile there. As you get more and more potatoes, that starts to fill up. Let me hit 2. I wonder if we can go a little faster. Cool, we can. Very good, very good. I like that. These are ginormous wheels in the back. And this is an interesting machine. I like it. So it's not going to let us do this for a long time, which is good. I mean, it's just giving us an idea of how to work the machine, which is good, because then you get into the game and you're like, how do I use this, right? So I do want to end this video after I finish this tutorial, because I just want to make the first 2 videos just plain tutorials, and then us actually getting into the game, you know? So I'm going to turn the machine off, turn around, continue here, just in a random place, just so you can see how it is. You know, the potatoes, which is really cool. Oh, they come down and they just start, see that pile is growing, that whatever it is, yeah, that pile. Potatoes are coming through here, which is cool. It's like collecting potatoes and dirt, and like the dirt is separated, filtered out. I don't see it coming out anywhere, but I guess it comes out somehow. No, and it just leaves the potatoes there, which is awesome. Interesting machine. I guess for farmers it does the work, you know, it must be a lot of work, so this is not a bad machine to be using. And this machine, wow, we're almost 4,000 units of potatoes, and it's not even 20% full. Wow. This has a big capacity. It's huge, so not surprised. So I think we'll be done by this line. And guys, I appreciate any comments. I appreciate tips. I appreciate if you guys let me know anything that you want to see, how you want me to play. I'm just gonna go and start collecting money, you know, harvest and plant, collect money, get implements, get new machines, and you see me work my way up the ladder, and that's part of the fun. So I thank you guys for watching, and let's get started in the next video.